Leo, I know you also sat through a portion of the city hearings, and we didn't have to wake you but 1 or 2 times. Can you give us your impressions, and what about the public input? How's that handled?
Well, the biggest reason he doesn't have to wake me is because I snore loud enough to wake myself up. My wife will attest to that. The budget hearing was an interesting process, and I'd like to see a couple of changes in that. One of them would be to let's vote on each department as it comes up, because they go through page by page on each department, and the whole thing winds up being put together globally. So the actual electeds in that situation don't have a chance to say, wait a minute, and really discuss the particular issue. It's kind of like a line item veto almost. We can take one department we didn't like, or whoever happens to be elected, and take a look at that and grind it just a little bit and figure out how stuff's going on. As far as the public input, it's kind of a difficult situation, but I think it would be much easier. They would be marathon meetings, but I think this budget process probably needs to be more than just 2 hearings. From the looks of things, by the time you get through, everybody's beat up and wore out. And if everybody would shut up, which doesn't seem to happen very much up there on the top, I promise I'm not going to say anything unless I got something to say, and I probably should sit down now, but I'd like to see a little bit more public input on each one of those things, and I'd like to see the process changed so that each department and each division was voted on independently, so you didn't have to take something you didn't like for one and take the whole budget just because you can't throw it away for a little $100,000 that was going to be saved over in this little area, because I think we're not going to make it that way.